here, and I am back with another story time. So, today I'm going to be telling you guys about the time I almost got arrested. So, for starters, I want to say I was 16, so I was in the 11th grade, I'm pretty sure. And I had been talking to this guy, and I don't know, we kind of liked each other. It was whatever. So, me and him decided to go hang out, and we're like, okay, so what are we gonna do today? Like, blah blah blah. We're just talking, and then we're like, oh, why don't we go hang out at that schoolyard? Because this guy had lived near a high school. So we're walking, blah blah blah, whatever. We get to the schoolyard, and we're kind of like bored, and we're just sitting there, we're just talking. We're like, what's something fun we can do? Like, I'm so bored. And then I look, and I seen like the entrance of the high school had been broken into. So where the doors were, there were glass doors to enter inside the high school. It was punched through, so the glass was broken, and you could easily put your arm through and open the door. So my stupid ass is like, oh my god, we should go inside, and he's all like, okay, like, bitch, you're weird. I am weird, and I like to do crazy shit. Like, I don't even know why. Sometimes I make spontaneous decisions for no fucking reason. Don't ask me why. I'm crazy. That's all you need to know. So I was like, I'm down for it. Like, let's do it, boo. So I didn't do it. He did it, because I was honestly too scared. In the back of my mind, I knew that, like, we weren't really doing the right thing, but, like, if we didn't get caught for it, I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal, right? So we go inside. He opens the door, whatever. He, like, sticks his hand through, opens the door. We go inside the school, and we're sitting inside, and we're just chilling underneath these stairs, and we're just talking and shit about whatever. And, I'm like, we should walk around the school. But then I was kind of scared. I'm like, wait, what if there's a security walking around the school? Or, like, a janitor or something, and, like, they catch us, and then they call security on us or police. And I'm like, no. Like, let's not walk through the school. Like, he wanted to, but I'm like, nah, like, that's not a good idea. So we're just sitting there, and then he's like, why don't we go in the, the yard? So, like, they had this yard at the back where I guess all the kids went, like, for lunch or whatever. I don't know if it was an elementary school or high school. I think it was a high school. So they had some, like, yard that was, like, fenced up really high. So we're like, okay, why don't we go in? Then he's like, wait, the door might lock if we go outside to the back. I want to call it, like, a backyard, because I don't know what to call it, like, the playground, like, I don't know. So he's like, we might get locked out. And I'm like, well, I'll hold the door, and then you go outside, and then if it opens, we can go out. So I waited inside while he went outside, let the door close. He tried to open it, it opened. So I was like, okay, good, we're in the clear. So then we both decided to go outside and sit outside in the yard and just hang around and, like, chill. Like, I don't even know what we were doing, to be honest. Like, and he's older than me, so, like, bitch, what were you thinking? Okay, what were you thinking? Back then, I was honestly, let's not go there. So we're just sitting there, and then I'm like, I'm getting kind of bored. I'm like, hey, I want to leave. Like, I don't feel that comfortable being here. And, like, I think we had seen cop cars come in and, like, roll in, and we're like, oh my god, like, fuck, we need to get out of here, because they're probably doing, like, some of their investigation on the crime that happened earlier, and then they're gonna think it was us because we're there. So I'm like, the police are here, what the fuck are we going to do? Like, I'm, like, freaking out because I have anxiety, and I literally will cry for everything when I have a panic attack. So I'm like, hey, we gotta go. Like, let's leave, let's dash. But we had to be discreet about it. So I'm like, okay, let's go through the doors. I go to open the door, and guess what? It's locked. Like, tell me how we tested it out and it wasn't locked, and then when I go to open it, it's fucking locked. Like, are you kidding me? I'm sorry, I know I swear a lot, by the way. If that offends anybody, I apologize. I'm gonna try to stop swearing. It's kind of a habit. It's a bad habit. We're like, great, now we're stuck in here, and this is exactly what I didn't want to happen. So we're just sitting there, and he's like, okay, this is what we have to do. And we start making a game plan. He's like, we have to climb the fence. Keep in mind, this was like one of those prison fences, except without the barbed wire at the top. Like, it was super, super tall, and I'm super tiny, okay? I'm 5'2". I've been 5'2" since I've been like 13, so, you know, I've always been hella short. And also, side note, I don't know how to climb. So that's the last option we had, was to climb up the fence and then climb down, obviously, and get the fuck out of there without getting caught. I mean, we still would have gotten caught maybe, but we're like, you know, it's worth a try, because we don't want to get arrested for breaking and entering, because that's literally what we could have got charged with or whatever. I don't know how it works. I've never been arrested, so wait. So we start climbing the fence. He climbs first. He gets down. He's like, okay, it's your turn. I'm like, I can't do this. I need your help. I need to go first. So he's like, okay, I'm coming back up. So he came back up. He came down again. And we're just standing there. And he's like, I'll help you. And I'm like, but then how am I going to get down? Like, who's going to help me go down? He's like, I will. And I'm like, no, I can't do this. And I start freaking out. I start panicking. Like, I'm getting all paranoid because I'm scared I'm going to fall down this huge fence and break a bone, because literally that fence was so high. If I were to fall down it, I would have broke my leg or something and scraped my whole body or whatever. So I was super scared of doing that. I mean, now that I think about it now, I would have done that shit. I would have climbed that fence. I wouldn't be scared to. But back then, I was a pussy and I was scared of everything. So anyway, we're just like there, and he's like, he wants to go first, but I'm like thinking in my head, okay, if this man goes first, he's gonna leave me behind. And that's not happening. I'm not being left behind to get arrested by myself. Like, they're gonna be like, how did she even get, like, they're just gonna look at me like, why is she here? Like, so I'm like, no, you're not going first. I'm going first because I don't trust you. And I didn't trust him, so I start climbing up, and I keep trying over and over again, and I realize that I can't fucking do it. Like, I'm way too scared. Like, I couldn't do it. So he's like, well, then we're never gonna get out of here. And I just kind of start like breaking down. Like, I'm almost gonna start crying because I'm having like a panic attack anxiety. I'm thinking about how mad my mom's gonna be at me. She's never gonna let me go out again, because that's how like strict my mom can be. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm never gonna be allowed to go out again. Like, she's not gonna let me see him anymore. Like, so guess what happens? The security comes in and he says, what are you guys doing in here? And I'm like, nothing. Like, I'm all like, no, we're not doing anything. He's like, can I see ID, please? So I was so nervous and shaky, and I was going through my purse trying to look for my ID, and I'm like, I don't know where it is. I don't have ID on me. Like, I'm just 16. I don't know. And I start crying, and he's like, he looks at me. He's like, why are you crying? And I'm like, he probably thought I was crying to get out of trouble, you know, the guilt trip kind of thing. But no, I was literally just having an anxiety attack. And even my friend was looking at me like, why is she crying? Like, if that was me nowadays, I wouldn't even cry for that shit. Like, that's some light, you know? Some light. So I don't have ID on me, so he says, come with me. I think my friend had ID on him, or he didn't. He didn't want to give his ID, because, you know, sketch. So we end up going inside, and he makes us sit in this hot school for an hour because he had to call the cops. And he's like, this is what you guys get for doing this, blah blah blah. You shouldn't do this shit. You can get charged for breaking and entering, because even though you guys didn't do it and you say you didn't do it, you never know. And on camera they would have seen that it wasn't us anyways, because I'm pretty sure there was cameras. So yeah, we're just waiting there, and he makes us wait literally like an hour in that hot steaming school. Like, no air conditioning. It's a hot summer day. I was boiling hot. I was sweating waiting in there, and we're sitting on the stairs. Then finally the cops come an hour later, or 2 hours later, I think it was. I don't even think it was an hour. I think it was 2 hours later. And they bring us outside in front of the school, in front of everybody, and like everybody's looking at us, and like, I don't see anybody I know, because that's embarrassing. And they're like, so what'd you guys do? And we told them what we did. And he's like, are you sure you guys weren't the ones? Because we'll check the security cameras. And we're like, you can check the security cameras. It honestly wasn't us. I didn't even know I could get charged for this. I was acting all like innocent. Anyways, so the cops let us off with a warning. And they said, you know, just don't come here again. And that's it. And I'm just like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? I waited 2 hours in this hot school for you to tell me that I could just go home, that it's fine, and that nothing's gonna happen to me. Now, that's a good thing, but at the same time, I was expecting more of like to be arrested and like detained or whatever you call it, I don't know. But no, she let us go, and I'm like, wow, gotta love Canada, right? Anyways, guys, so that's the story. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this was a bit of a longer story time. I apologize for that. I usually don't like making long videos, but today I was kind of in the mood. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.